The age-old question of whether the name begets the character, or if the character begets the name, is an inquiry epitomized by the city of San Carlos. Nabingkalan was its original name, embracing the identity of Nabingka, a princess of honor and loveliness who ruled the Negrito settlers of the region with a fair and wise hand. Nabingkalan, and its rhythmic, rolling syllables, is a name that suggests a partnership of valor and splendor, yielding a product that wins the heart as well as the eye. The San Carlos of the present is the surviving son of such a partnership, still standing true to its name of years ago. Nature and artistry supply the splendor, and its people provide the valor. It can be said that the fuel San Carlos runs on is an energy source, made up of largely strong sense of accountability, that is, accountability to nature. It is a place where the love affair between the people and the nature surrounding them is a palpable thing, felt equally in the people's efforts towards a greener lifestyle, and in the simple, sweet caress of fresh air that is rare to cities who have known progress. San Carlos is unique. It is a place that redefines the word city, as its landscape extends past the metropolitan to include the charms of nature. In its possession is a landscape of contrast and color that merely hints at the hidden treasures contained within its depth and breadth. In its layers of hills lies such beauties as growing plants about to bud and burst forth, a striking visible image of potential and promise, just like the other attractions of San Carlos City. One of the attractions and assets any place could hope to have is a good set of stories. History gives a place a sense of insight and identity that etches out its nooks and crannies, not just in the visitor's eye, but in his consciousness as well. The city of San Carlos seems to be a treasure chest of legends to recount and stories to share. Shining wooden floors of Nara, wide open spaces, and iron grills that bend and curve over vast panoramic windows mark this building as one erected during the time of the Spaniards. Climbing up the majestic wooden staircase, the image of beautiful Filipinas and colorful Barot Saya easily comes to mind. Tour through its airy rooms occupied by furniture from a different age, and it becomes easy to imagine the time when it was a space occupied by the Japanese. It is a place populated with memories of a national past that render the house irreplaceable for all it can say about the Filipino people. Formerly called the Old Municipal Hall, the Brose Ancestral House is a place that has seen many things, having been a Japanese garrison during the Second World War, among others. Built in 1934, it is a place whose architecture speaks of its time, with its pillars and stone, its staircases and aged wood. Without a doubt, it is a beacon of history in a city that is quickly racing towards progress, reminding the citizens of San Carlos that looking back is a requisite of moving forward. Combining history with religion is San Carlos Borromeo Cathedral. It is a building that draws inspiration from many eras, its architecture being a homage to the Gothic, Byzantine, and Romanesque churches of the world. It is a space shared by devotees and the saints they pray to, possessing the calm hush of places where people dare to bear their hope. The outdoors are great for the people of San Carlos. In this city, soaking up the sun and breathing in the afternoon air is a hobby shared by many. Places as beautiful as People's Park may have something to do with it. People's Park is nothing other than what its name declares it to be, a place for the locals and the visitors of San Carlos to embellish their day with the simple pleasures in life. One can walk around and people watch, or bask in the beauty of the park's trees and flowers. One can test oneself at soccer and running, or enjoy an afternoon at the playground with the kids, or explore the unique structures scattered around the park. People's Park is a haven for the city soul. If all were to see life from the perspective of a pedicab ride, perhaps things would be much simpler. Riding a pedicab, the passenger is treated to a glide into the desired destination that is neither too slow nor too fast, giving one a healthy supply of heart-fattening sights that make even a 5-minute trip an experience in travel. Riding the San Carlos pedicab is an experience that should not be missed by any tourist. The pedicab, or what the citizens of the city call a tricycad, is purely Filipino, colorfully bearing the names of loved ones proudly on its body, just like the jeeps and tricycles of the whole archipelago. And yet, thanks to its uncommonly big wheels, it is uniquely San Carlos. Green is gold. For the environment-loving people of San Carlos City, and this gold comes in all the shapes and sizes that nature sees fit. Gold is a group of hills wrapped in lush forestry, laid out in grids of fertile land as if in a deliberate presentation for everyone to see. A 30-minute trip from the city proper will bring one to the village of Prosperidad, home to the Negros TransLink Highway, from which these hills can be seen. The San Carlos Hills, or what the people fondly refer to as Choco Hills, is a hill range whose tree-blanketed tops appear to kiss the sky, adding a pinch of romance to the vast panorama. Gold is a tree whose age would make anyone feel young again. In Sipaway Island's town of San Juan, such a grand being stands. A banyan tree that is approximately 100 years old. Walking under its leaves and peeking in its tangle of trunks and roots, it would not be hard to feel the weight of its years emanating in steady waves, like an aroma one cannot shake, or a soft caress that tickles the skin. Aptly, a sign hangs in its very middle, saying, "My beauty is a mystery. Don't try to discover and destroy me." Indeed, the people of San Juan see the value in this tree's quiet majesty. Gold is a wall of rice terraces that, more than anything, display the people's hard work and their commitment to the environment that gives them life. The Codcod rice terraces of the town of Codcod is a natural structure lying at the foot of the Canlaon volcano, a serene complement to the looming tower of potential energy that nature has paired it up with. Between the period of planting and harvest, the terraces appear to be a collection of mirrors laid out one on top of the other, each one reflecting a glassy sky that seems to merge into a bed of silver. Each level reveals a new feat of strength that the people have reached in their effort to harness the kindness of nature and reap its many gifts. in San Carlos, people and nature have equal reign over the environment. A deep respect for the wonders of the earth ingrained in the heart of each citizen, making the partnership a smooth and successful one. The many efforts of this partnership have borne fruit, the city having earned for itself numerous awards for their accomplishments in solid waste management, environmental management, and the management of aquatic resources. This love for the earth undoubtedly roots from the simple fact that San Carlos is an agro-industrial city. The green lifestyle of reduce, reuse, and recycle has unquestionably become a way of life for the people of San Carlos. In their act of gratitude to the environment that nourishes them. In a clear manifestation of this commitment, the process of reducing, reusing, and recycling is one which happens double the time and on a daily basis at the city's eco-center. The eco-center of San Carlos is where the things people have deemed fit to throw away go to gain a second life. Recyclable materials are sifted through, cleaned, and processed to become items and handicrafts filled with color, art, and environmental advocacy. What was once garbage becomes everything a tourist would want to bring back home. Bags, pouches, ornaments, boxes, necklaces, and many more. And attached to each colorful, humorous souvenir is the reminder. The responsibility of caring for the environment is one that all share. Stay in San Carlos for even a day, and it will be clear that the people of San Carlos are proud of two things: the environment and the art of enjoying themselves. These are people whose humor and thirst for life does not fade with hard work, as evidenced by their famous Pinta Flores Festival. It takes much inspiration and creativity for the everyday sight of flowers fringing a road to translate into a grand festival of awe-inspiring costumes, magnificently painted bodies, and dances of grace. The people of San Carlos have no problem providing either. Born from a combination of twin festivals designed to celebrate the vibrancy of the city's culture, Pinta Flores is the unification of the passions of San Carlos. Pinta, coming from the word pintados, meaning the painted ones, and flores, for flowers. Inspired by their love for sunflowers and the art of body painting, the people of San Carlos invest their energy and time to mount a celebration that is not just about showcasing the beauty of their land, but also about representing the heritage that they've come to call their own. It's a heritage made unique by the great value it places on crafts that require audacity, large-scale participation, and the kind of thinking that goes well beyond the box, just like the craft of body painting. The art of body painting, without question, is a two-sided form of celebration, celebrating the fruits of the human mind and the aesthetic beauty of the human body. During the Pinta Flores Festival, it is a celebration that becomes the great equalizer, gathering artists known and unknown, with all different kinds of styles and sentiments, to pour forth their inventiveness and lay it out on a canvas of skin, as if in an act of metamorphosis. Once the wide expanse of canvas has been painted, the transformation is complete. The models become creatures of primal power and unleashed agility who move on stage, as if they dictate the beat, rather than the beat dictating them. Truly, the body painting competition is a highlight of the Pinta Flores Festival that urges artists and their models to push the boundaries further and discover more secrets the body can tell. Justifying the Flores of the Pinta Flores Festival, on the other hand, are two competitions that will have one looking at flowers in a completely different light. The Miss Pinta Flores pageant and the Pinta Flores street dancing competition. For a day and a night, the participants of both competitions borrow a kind of grace and gleefulness distinct to Flora, their smiles taking on the open quality of a flower in its prime. While the beauties of the Miss Pinta Flores pageant embody their admiration for flowers with their charm, their wit, and their elaborate costumes, the dancers of the Pinta Flores street dancing competition use their body's gift for movement. In a single dance, their nimble figures emit multitudes of emotions, articulating the city's iconic love for flowers, with flicks of the wrist and fearless leaps in the air. Their striking steps that seem to have them weaving in and out of each other's sphere of movement all collaborate to paint a picture of the spirit come to life. It is certain that San Carlos is a city of many charms. Tourists looking for experiences of a gastronomic kind will not find the city lacking. There's the city's native coffee, bucayo, dried fish, and peanut brittle to excite the senses and bring home to share. For a treat that can only be enjoyed in San Carlos, on the other hand, the 10 to 9 restaurant is the destination. For the adventurous tourist with taste buds raring to be exhilarated, it offers a goat herd stew that must be relished with the same amount of time and care that it takes to prepare. For remembrances more long-lasting than food, seek out the red and brown earthen pots that leisurely bake in the sun along the San Carlos Road leading to Dumaguete City. Dubbed the Panoolan pottery industry, this pursuit of creating something from nothing is a long-standing craft for the people of San Carlos, a fact easily seen in the pots and vases that stand by the road. Vamos San Carlos is a command that is easy to obey. To get to the city of Negros Occidental by land or sea is easy, and looking for lodgings is a simple exercise in asking questions. There are many hotels to choose from, friendly to budgets of all ranges, such as Carmel's Inn, Lolanitang's Pension, the Whispering Palms, a resort possessing a view that would make it hard to step out of the comfort of its grounds, and La Vista Highlands, a hotel of extreme versatility, good design sense, and the ability to calm the senses usually reserved to places one calls home. Vamos San Carlos is the city's message, not only to its citizens, but to tourists as well. Go to San Carlos and experience the kind of life that its history, its love of nature, and its vibrant culture can offer.